and it hit me in my face and I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watched.
What you
Y'all
want
see that?
What you
Y'all
want
see that?
What you want
What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man.
What's up, you guys? It is the Double N and welcome to Double N's Bubble. So today we're going to be talking about this viral situation where a black woman was supposedly hit with a brick for denying a man's phone number. So let's see what the GoFundMe has to say. Basically, my good friend Rhonda was viciously attacked with a brick by a man she refused to give her number. She was surrounded by onlookers who stood by and did nothing to help her, not even call an ambulance. The video is now viral all over Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Rhonda is a single mother and student. She is a beautiful woman. She is a beautiful person who is always there for others. Because of this vicious attack, she will have to manage hospital bills, therapy, and take time away from work, school, and childcare while she heals mentally and physically. Unfortunately, no one stepped in to help her that night. It would mean so much if we could step up and help her as she heals. Roda asked me to share the video that's going viral. Please share and support. So basically, essentially, I hope my face, I don't know if y'all saw my face the whole time. I gotta be like over here. Alright, so anyway, essentially we have the situation where this woman got hit with a brick because she denied a phone number. And let's watch, hold up now. Let's watch this TikTok video. I mean, there's plenty of videos actually, but let's watch this one in particular because it's 3 minutes long and has all the different clips, I think, included in there. Okay.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watched, and they don't give a. Yeah, this man hit me. He grabbed a rock and it hit me in my face and I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watched. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man. Do something.
First of all, I can see a big, huge issue already. It's the fact that she is expressing her issue, and all the dudes are like, well, "What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do?" Ooh. Let's talk about this right quick. I'm going to kind of reiterate this throughout the video, but we have a situation where black men are not stepping out to help black women, or that just seems to be the case. But I wonder what do we expect in a world where if you step in, that black man might be risking his life for someone that he don't know. We don't know if they have kids. We don't know if they have a wife at home. We don't know their situation. I've heard cases where black men have stepped in and they end up getting put in jail for stepping in. They're not even the person doing anything, or it didn't cause situation, but now they're in jail, just for trying to help someone. So it's kind of like, what's it called, the bystander effect, where you're expecting someone else to help. You think someone else is going to call 911, you think someone else is going to step in and be that man, but also it makes you wonder, what is it that, if you look at Asians, let's say for instance, y'all saw that video where, there's been plenty of videos, you saw that video where basically the whole, group of Asians, men, the women, everybody started attacking those black women at that nail salon or something. It's like, with Asian communities, all of them are going to jump in and fight. But you also have to take into consideration that they're considered the prize minority. They're the top right minority or whatever. they're not treated the same as black men. Like if black men stepped in and fought, I mean, we do have a situation we seen with the Alabama chair fight, right? Where a bunch of black men did defend that security guard. You know, I'm not really sure how many people got put in jail or whatever, but I mean, there are cases where people do step in. Um, but the case I just said was with another black man. Why is it so? We gotta ask ourselves as a community what's going on, because I personally am not 100% sure. I can just speculate. I'm not a black man. um, why is it that black men don't feel like helping black women? um, why do we feel like it's okay to watch somebody get hit? um, why do we feel the need to just stand back and watch? Is it the bystander effect or is it something deeper? And then we also got to ask ourselves something as a black woman. Why is it that our black men don't want to protect us anymore? Is it something that we're doing? I mean, if you look at the way that we've been presenting ourselves, we don't present ourselves as like this queenly, princessy type of thing that we always say we are. We're always like, oh, queen, this and that. We really do, as a whole, like, let's just be honest, who's on the forefront? We look ratchet as heck. We look ratchet. We look ghetto. We are probably the most prevalent people like that ever says that they don't need a man, that they're independent, they can fight a man, they will talk to a man in his face like he is anybody. And then we have a situation where a woman is like put completely in the back burner, and then and she gets hit. But it's also like, what type of energy was she giving off? Was she giving off a masculine type of energy? What was the situation in which was she just being attacked, or did she give too much like I'm stronger than you type of attribute, to where a man was like, well, shoot, she acting like that, why should I help her? Because if you think about it, if you act more feminine, men are more likely to help you. Men don't tend to want to help a masculine man. Like, let's just be honest. Well, not a masculine man, a masculine woman. Men don't tend to want to help a masculine woman. Men tend to want to help that damsel in distress. They want to feel like they're needed. If they looking at this woman and they're like, oh, she's tough or whatever, or she's acting and causing this situation anyway, why do I want to put myself in it? You know, that's another way you got to look at it. So as a whole, as a community, we got to ask ourselves as women, like, what the heck are we doing? How are we presenting ourselves to where men don't feel like they need to help us? Because some men will help you. It's not necessarily that black men don't. It's just that, what are you doing to make it seem like a black man, to make it to where a black man don't want to help you? Or it's just like, screw it, like, because you always hear this, that a man will lose, a man loses his life from trying to help a woman. Like, y'all saw this situation where a woman had gambled her watch or something and lost it, and was expecting her man to go ahead and fight those dudes or something. It's like, you will make a man lose his life over something stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the whole story, particularly what exactly happened at the beginning of this, but you have to ask yourself from like both sides. Why did a man not want to help her? Was it just that he just wanted to stand by, or he just don't care? Was he scared of the police? Was he scared of getting arrested? Did he feel like he wasn't able to actually fight against the dude that threw the brick? Like, did he think that he wasn't strong enough? Did he expect someone else to help? Or was it like, this woman is giving way too much masculine energy, and he's just like, man, screw it, why do I need to deal with a woman like that? So let's just watch this video again.
And it hit me in my face, and I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watched.
What you
Y'all
want
see that?
What you
Y'all
want
see that?
What you want
What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man. To do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Oh, y'all. What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch. And they
Yeah, like you gotta question like why exactly did the men not want to help you though? That's what's making me like, okay, like I understand where she's coming from. Like, okay, why aren't y'all helping me? Why are y'all just standing there and watch? But did you do something besides just refusing a number to where men were like, man, she's too much of a problem? You know, I did hear that she was a feminist, and to me it's like, when black women tend to be feminists, they don't tend to be feminists in the sense of like, oh, let's get paid equal, oh, let's get treated right. It's more of a sense of like, I can make my own money, I can do my own thing, I don't need a man, I don't need you, I'm independent, this and that. So like, if you come in with that type of energy, I don't know.
let that get in the car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
I hate that this happened to her though. Like, I know.
Like, don't understand. Like, I'm just trying to take my friend out from 5 years ago. Like, literally spending my own money, not bothering nobody. Like, what the fuck kind of is this? I'm in the parking lot just trying to buy something. I never thought it was gonna happen, yo. Like, it's so whack. And he's gonna get in 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week.
Dang.
Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grace. So, I still got a mother. I still gotta teach. I still gotta work.
Okay, well, this is something else I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say something else. Why the heck are you a mother and you out there in the streets like that? Now, let's come on. Like, you out there at night now, and you're around a bunch of men. Usually girls have like this sixth sense. See, this is what I'm talking, this is what I'm getting at. See, this is where I'm getting at. The more I'm watching this is where I'm getting at. And I think I might be on to something here. I think that she's just one of those type of girls that thinks she's a little bit invincible. You know, like, I forget. Oh, I knew somebody, who was kind of like this, where they were like, well, I could walk at night by myself. It's not a big deal. I can get in a stranger's car. Like, I trust them. They'll drive me to where I need to go. Like, no situational awareness. I feel like she thought that she was just like able to do whatever, like, who screw it, I don't care if I'm a girl or a woman or whatever, I can defend myself, I got this and that, because like, shoot, if you walking out at night like that, where is your protection? Do you have a taser? Do you have a weapon? I mean, like, are you legal to carry? I mean, shoot, I don't care. You can carry a knife. Like, if you can't carry a GUN, carry a doggone knife. I'm pretty sure you can get a taser or pepper spray. There should be something you could be able to carry with. I remember hearing people would carry freaking those pointy umbrellas with them. They got like that point at the top, so you could just like boom. Or some people will straight up walk with a doggone baseball bat. I'm just saying, like, I've heard all types of stuff. Like, why are you walking out here around a group of men late at night and you don't think that nothing's gonna happen? That's why I think that she got one of those masculine type of energy. She's one of those masculine energy type of women, because anyone with common sense and understanding knows that you just being a woman, you already a target. I don't give a doggone what you want to believe. If you want to say, oh, well, I'm powerful this, I'm powerful that. Look, men don't give a doggone. They see you as a woman, they see you as a target. For him to he went ahead and drew a brick, and that's a good example of why you should not be out by yourself, and you should not be out by yourself without a doggone weapon. And even if you were with friends, one of y'all, all of y'all need to have something with y'all to protect yourself. Do not think that, oh, just because I have this powerful energy or whatever, men ain't gonna attack you or they ain't gonna test you. Because I'm like, why the heck you even know you got kids at home? Y'all need to start thinking, what do I need to do to ensure that I make it back home safely to my children? That's what y'all need to start thinking about. What do I need to do, not just for your children, but maybe just for yourself? Maybe you can be selfish and think of yourself. Self-preservation. See, this is what is going on. Like, are moms not teaching their daughters how to like protect themselves? We need to learn how to properly do things. You as a woman should not be out late at night. I don't give a doggone. All right, so anyway, let's watch this video. This is a dude. He apparently was there at the scene. That's what they say. He was there at the scene or whatever, and he's talking about why he just stood there and watched.
Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know if he's really one of those guys out there, but like, I can just kind of get that energy just from watching her, that she's one of those type of women that will definitely talk in your face, get in your face. And some women really think they can get in a man's face and I don't know, intimidate him, make him back down or something, like he ain't gonna fight back. Like, you don't know what these men are on. Not everybody was taught don't fight a girl. Not everybody believes that crap, especially nowadays when a lot of women are like beating up on guys. Like, if you out here looking for trouble, you gonna get trouble. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him. I don't condone that type of behavior, but once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I literally, like, I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face. For what? And now you get hit by a brick, and now you want to cry wolf? I don't care. You wanted trouble, you got trouble. That's why I'll still buy and watch. So don't, oh man, that whole situation got me upset.
A Somali woman.
Okay, so, and then this YouTuber, I got this from I am Eklo, because I tried to find this everywhere else. I cannot find where this dude was talking. I think it was somewhere on Instagram, and you know Instagram is crazy to where you see a video that didn't disappear in 10 seconds. So basically what this guy was trying to say, I can get back to the dude, right? Basically what this guy is trying to say is that she was taunting, she was doing stuff, she was acting it all types of ways, and that's why he just stood there and watched, because she was kind of instigating the situation. Now that makes me wonder, why the heck would you be taunting, doing all that type of stuff if somebody was asking for a number? I mean, like, to be honest with you, I think one of the best things you could do if a guy does ask you for your number, give them a fake number. Shoot, I guess that could go wrong, because like they can literally call or try to text you right then and there. But let's say you do say no and the guy gets crazy or violent. That's why you really should have a weapon. But I don't understand if you tell somebody no and you're just trying to go in and out somewhere. Because somebody might say, oh, well, what if she was going out late to go get some food for her kids? Okay, if you're just trying to go in and out, why the heck you trying to taunt people? Like, just be like no and move on. Like, and I know that's not going to still stop somebody from attacking you, but there's no reason to throw more salt on the wound. Like, we got to think more precisely. Like, why was she taunting? Why was she talking back? She seems like the type of person that would talk back. I mean, look at how she was talking to everybody when she got hit. Like, of course she's upset and mad, but just look at her energy. But anyway, this guy was talking about how she was making videos with these white men and getting all up in their face and this and that and slapping them. I mean, like, apparently that's just skits. It's not really legit videos, but you can still watch and see her type of energy. She's not a feminine woman. She's definitely a masculine type of woman, and it's like, why should a man want to protect a masculine type of woman?
Sure, most of you have seen these skits of her slapping white men. As you can tell, this was not the same night as the night that she was hit with a brick, and these men were willing participants of her pro-black woman skits. Her slapping these men was her way of showing her slapping and fighting white supremacy.
Now, I understand the message. Now, I understand the message. I get that you're trying to show that you got power and authority over white people or whatever, and that white men ain't gonna tell you what to do. You know, you're powerful, whatever, right? But why the heck, whenever we, as women, why the heck, whenever we trying to show ourselves to be above someone, it always got to be in a degrading way? Cause like, it was different. Like, okay, you slapped a white man, right? But why you gotta twerk afterwards? Why you gotta twerk afterwards? And look at the way that she's dressed. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get on it, because I'm like, y'all over here want to be a damsel in distress, and you want somebody to help you, but you asking all masculine and stuff. You acting masculine, you acting ratchet, you acting like you ain't got no sense. And it's like, why the heck would a man want to help you with that? Like, I mean, why would anyone want to help you? Look at the way that you present yourself. Like, everyone might be like, oh, well, it don't matter what you wear, it don't matter how you look. Yes, it does. It absolutely does matter. What you wear and how you portray yourself is how you're going to be treated a lot of times. Like, you might not be able to be treated like a white woman just for dressing nice, but you're sure as heck going to be treated a bit better than if you're dressing with a crop top, tight clothes, tight booty tights, or I don't know, like, and you got your stomach out, and you twerking. You're definitely going to be treated better if you covered up a little bit and acted like you got some sense. And it's very weird. It's like you trying to have a message of being a feminist, and you trying to have a message of like, hopefully to bring awareness to women's rights or whatever, and upgrade us and help forward of the improvement of our situation, right, or whatever, right? But you're over here putting out information or putting out videos where it's like, who the heck of power is going to watch your video and be like, yeah, I felt that. Let me go ahead and do some type of political changes or changes in my business to help this black woman, help black women get better rights. What in this video makes anybody sit there and be like, you know what, I'm going to help black women now. I'm going to help make sure they get the rights that they deserve just from watching her twerk and slap a white man. Like, we need to do better than this. Why like, what's the point? This is what I don't understand. I don't like it when people make videos that have no point. Now, it might be funny, but don't sit out here and try to make it seem like you got some deep message to your video when when it really and truly, there's nothing in what you said or what you presented is going to make a doggone change. That's not going to make a change. Well, who's gonna watch that and be like, yeah, I'm inspired to change the way that I function around black women? No one's gonna watch that and think this.
This skit in particular, you can see the man smiling. He knew the slap was coming. She even said thank you, and they laughed about it afterwards.
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my.
And you know, it's like, it's very funny because like, she's probably coming up to these white men. These white men ain't looking at you with no idea of like, oh, I'm definitely going to go talk this over with my staff, and we're going to make sure that black women are treated equally, and there's no microaggressions in the workplace, and no one's going to watch this and think that. The white men are in these videos, they're looking at this black woman and they're like, oh yeah, she's a nice piece of chocolate. Then you know how they talk about black women. Oh yeah, she's a pretty chocolate bunny. I'll let her slap me. And you know she out. Look at him. He out here with a drink anyway. He out here with a drink anyway. The other dude, you look at him. He out here in the crowd. He probably drunk. Remind me of walking on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Like he probably ain't on nothing, or he could just be a regular dude. Of course he gonna let you slap her. Of course he's gonna let you slap him. It ain't nothing deep to it. Like, y'all out here, I don't be understanding that crap. And then we got all this stuff like, okay, so after a black woman is attacked with a brick, she's blamed. How did we allow this to happen? Instead of vilifying the victim, we need to discuss how this even attack even occurred. What? How this even attack even occurred? I'm sorry. Like what? Y'all, make sure y'all grammar check y'all articles before you present it, because I'm like, what the heck did this person just say? Anyway, let's read a little bit. On a Sunday, Rho Bashe, she's from Somalia, y'all. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Posted a viral video on social media that documented her allegedly being attacked by a brick after she refused to give a man her number. What was even more disturbing is that Bashe claimed the group of men simply watched her be viciously assaulted instead of intervening. They can be seen in the background as she's recording. Though Bashe has been vilified on social media, the only question that should be asked after this horrifying incident is this: how was something like this allowed to happen? Y'all, this man hit, okay, was just reading that, blah, blah. Bashe could have been killed. Her injuries are unbelievably horrific, and the moment and she needed to be safeguarded the most is when she was left to fend for herself. The internet rejoiced when black folks rallied together to go blow for blow against racists in Montgomery. However, when a black woman needs help, which literally could have meant the difference between life and death, her pleas are ignored. Shortly after Bashe's story gained national attention, folks scoured the internet to find reasons why she deserved to be hit. Black women are used to always having to defend our humanity, and Bashe's case is no different. Is just another tragic and gross reminder that our lives are constantly deemed expendable. Now, I totally agree with that sentiment that as a people, like black women, or like as a group, black women are definitely seen in a lot of ways as expendable. A lot of our pleas for help are definitely ignored. However, just from watching these couple of videos, I can just tell you that she's not just this innocent woman. She's not just this woman that's just out here like, I can't believe somebody hit me, or just presenting herself to be like this very feminine, soft girl. She's not feminine or soft. She's obviously hard. She's obviously been through a lot, and she presents that in how she deals with people. So I can't really just say people are wrong. You know, some people are definitely saying that why would some people feel compelled to jump into a situation that could end up with them injured or dead? I mean, like, I understand that too. Like, why would someone want to jump into a situation where supposedly this woman is taunting and creating bigger fire when possibly she could have just left it alone? I don't know. But why would somebody want to risk their lives for somebody like this? And then, of course, some people are like, oh, it wasn't foolishness. When we're talking about the Montgomery Riverboat Brawl, no one was saying it was foolish for folks to help defend that man. So why exactly saying it's foolishness to ask why folks didn't help this woman? I wouldn't say it's foolishness to ask why people didn't ask this woman. I think that is a bigger conversation for us as a black community. Why don't we feel the need to help black women? the way that we should? Why don't we feel like protecting them the way we should? Like, but you gotta think about it. Back in the day, you go back a couple of years ago, a couple of decades ago, black women were definitely not out there. Um, Black women definitely were not out there as much as they are now. Black women would not be out by themselves, just acting like they don't need protection. I mean, like, if you act like you don't need protection and you're out there in the dark by yourself with no weapon, no partner, no person with you, and you're, I mean, look at the videos that she has. She obviously be going out. She's supposedly a mom, but that's how she portrays herself on the internet. It's like, okay, well, is that how you want to represent yourself to your kids? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many layers to it. You know, as black women, we need to ask ourselves, why the heck do we feel the need to still act like we ain't got no doggone sense, but still we want to turn around and act like black men are supposed to protect ourselves and help us, and people are supposed to feel bad for us for having kids at home, but we sure don't act like we are good role models even for our kids. Like, why do we expect so much but do so little? Like, we really do expect people to just bring everything to us, but what the heck do we bring back to the table to receive the same level of love or appreciation? Like, I don't know why black women think that they're just exempt from having to show that they deserve, not deserve to be protected, but like, why the heck would anybody want to protect somebody like you? Why, for what reason? Like, it shouldn't even be a speculation. I feel like if it really was a feminine woman, people would feel more sorry for her. But look at the way that she presents herself. She presents herself so masculine that people would like, wow, is she scamming us? Some people were saying that she got an allergic reaction or something, and that's why her face was swollen. That is all just a doggone lie. And the nurses were saying that she just ate something and her face puffed up. I mean, like, it wouldn't really be needed to be like that. I mean, like, if she showed herself to be that feminine woman that needs to be protected. Anyway, I could go on and on and on about this. Y'all drop in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation. Again, be respectful with what you do say. Don't just be negative for the heck of it. Be constructive with what you gotta say, whether it's positive, negative, you agree, you neutral, you disagree. I mean, like, anyway, what do you think is going on in our community where we are allowing this to happen, or what is it that black women need to change in order to get more protection? What happened to where we were even put in a position like this? Why did she even think that it was safe for her to go out at night like this? I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it brings some type of insight to the situation if you're confused. I try to find as much information, but as concise information as possible. I mean, you probably could go way deeper into it, but it's just a good little introduction to the situation with this black woman, Bashe, being hit with a brick. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Go ahead and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.